hangout, and I still have the maestro, Babajide Kolade-Otitoju in house, and Chris Otitoju told us about General Lagwaja on the 28th of May before now, and sometimes around January 2002, he told us about the chief of the defense staff, and he went on operation with him. He took you around.
Took me around. They put me in their APC. I ride in it as a civilian.
This is the only program you can find material like that. You can see why journalists hang out is journalists hang out. So you know better now. Chris Kedewadu, let's just let me drop something about the Chief of Army Staff before we go to the Chief of Air Staff.
No, he has said it all. He's somebody that I also know very well. And I remember during our trip to Maiduguri, Babajide and I and one or two people, and also while we were in Owerri. It's just
remember
like
our own government.
Yes, yes.
We didn't see them.
We didn't see them. No, where were we?
And it was a Monday morning.
Yes.
And there was hold up.
That was hold up. And didn't say,
the fear of the army.
This thing. We went around and ate our whatever on
Monday.
Yes, now.
That
Owerri soup. We have to go back and eat that soup. Now,
go on Monday.
Yeah, your book. Well, you know, he mentioned something, and it's a fact, and that was also Lieutenant General Adeosun retired. I remember the breakfast we had with General Adeosun in Maiduguri. Remember that we came down and we were having breakfast when we went to Maiduguri about 3-4 years ago. That he came down to me. How you even know that
it's
dinner. It was a dinner
that the Chief of Army Staff organized.
The one that you were mentioning that he was talking about.
Yeah, he said they should go and bring you from my room.
From your room.
Because I didn't want to join
he said,
that was the day. He was the one who introduced General Lagwaja and General Adeosun.
I
didn't know him.
Yes,
and I had been praising him for 4 years.
Yes, it was.
So when the Chief of Army Staff said, this is General Adeosun, because he was introducing them, he said, this is General Adeosun. I just hugged him.
Just grab me.
I said,
like
Nigerian hero. I'm a general in the army.
Wait, let me tell you something. Don't call this one. I will tell you, I will give you a story that happened in Owerri. Jide, I was looking for Jide because he was supposed to come to my room, call me so that we can go down. I was looking for Jide. Where is Jide? It was one soldier that told Jide, I should go near the pool. That Jide is with generals.
I was eating pepper soup.
He was eating pepper soup. There were over 20 of them.
Yes. They didn't allow me to go. They hijacked me.
In fact, when I said they should call, he said, no, the generals said me. I should come and mean that he's not leaving. That is one of them. That is how rooted it is. But good one. But as I'm saying, I am very, very General Lagwaja. There are some people that you make appointment and you start looking for their CV.
Yes.
To see what they've done. It's true. These are not the kind of people that you look for their CV.
No. At least you can see
I'll give you a class, just to play that. As we were talking, somebody sent me a message about General Musa that has just been appointed the CDS. He said that we are jubilating. Do you know where the person is coming from? From Southern Kaduna. He said we are jubilating. If you understand, if you need to decode, you need to decode what I'm saying.
That's when I wanted to enter the.
So I believe that I believe the
APC.
Yes, I believe that the president got this right. Now, if you look at the
chief the Chief of Defense Staff behind me. That's Musa sitting there.
That's January 2022.
Yes, that's why they want to put him in the.
Wanted to
put him in the armoured.
Give me that right.
You get liver. You get liver. But then, while speaking also, I've looked at this. Another person that is of interest to me is also the Chief of Naval Staff.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. So, as at this time, we didn't know that, look, it's just like a continuous assessment and people were watching the current chief of
See General See General BKO. General BKO. And that cap 50.
That's the cap that saved
this one save your head. Yeah, it cover your head. Okay, this was the one that where you hit your head
Yes,
on
the turret. See the turret. That's why he's standing. You see, that's General Laya, one of the best engineers in the Nigerian army. That's the man standing
The
on
exclusive you won't get anywhere except on journalist hangouts. And
the Chief of Defense Staff.
Chief of Defense Staff now.
See General Laya beside him. A very excellent engineer.
Was it not the one that,
He's the one
was
who
it that we
rescued-
came to rescue that generator
Yes,
that day?
Nowhere now.
Nowhere. That was him that rescued the generator.
Yes.
Yes, I lie. That is, he
Just General Laya.
he has not even seen him. Came to me today, say, I am General Laya. I'm sure you have not seen me. You don't know me. See, I've been talking about it.
Okay,
Because we have problems that
Today
way.
for time. Who is our Chief of Air Staff? New Chief of Air Staff.
You know, the Chief of Air Staff is someone with a fantastic pedigree too. BSc degree from NDA, MSc in International Affairs and Diplomacy from ABU, and he was commander of the Presidential Air Fleet. He was Chief of Staff, Mobility Command, Director of Policy at the headquarters of Nigerian Air Force, Director of Operations, which is what makes me happy. So we are having the Chief of Army Staff one time in charge of operations at the headquarters, at the Army headquarters, and this person too, Director of Operations at the Nigerian Air Force headquarters. Then he was Fleet Operation Officer for the Presidential Fleet. He was Air Officer Commanding, Logistics Command. Air Officer Commanding, they are like GOCs. That's in the Air Force.
Okay, okay.
Yes. He was Commander of the Logistics Command and Chief of Standards.
GOC.
Yes. And Chief of Standards and Operation Headquarters of the Nigerian Air Force. So again, the president got it right here. This is someone with tremendous experience. He's from Kano State. He's from Shanono in Kano, Shanono local government. He was born September 1970. AVM, Hassan Bala Abubakar.
Okay, let's quickly go to the Chief of Naval Staff. That's
Admiral Ogala.
Right, he's his brother. So let him talk about his brother.
Yeah. Yes, Admiral Ogala. There was a misconception yesterday.
so, from Enugu.
Yes, there was a misconception that what was circulating last night. When they mentioned it, they say it's from Benue State.
No, it's from Enugu.
I know.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying, oh, some people were saying, oh, they have picked everybody.
neglected us
they have
again.
neglected us again. I had to take my time to go and do a research. And I came to find out that this is somebody from where it's called Ibueze, North in Enugu State. Yeah. And he had his secondary school at Nigerian Military School. And he came out with A1 in all the subjects.
NMS.
Yes. A1.
A FICO man.
A FICO, you know that is an FICO. And he has gone through several trainings, and so many caps in his favor. And he has been part of the following, you know, you can't, you look at the Navy from the ship. He has been NNS Ambe, NNS Aradu.
That's our flagship.
Yes. NNS Eku, NNS Agu, NNS Kura, NNS Beecroft. So for somebody to have gone through that, you will know that this is a man that is very, very sound. And also most of people from my own side of the country, apart from excelling in the army, we see a number of officers that have excelled in the Navy. Rear Admiral Ndupise Kano. The former chief of Ebitu Ikiwe. And so many of them along that line.
Chief of General Staff.
Yes, Chief of General Staff. So it is gratifying, and I can say that once again, some of us are smiling, and I repeat again that we have been probably been removed from the 5% where we've been kept since 2015, and probably will be part of the 95%.
Stop stoning.
You are shaking this table.
No.
Or that dot in the line.
You know what? One thing. Personally,
lessons have been learned.
Yes, lessons have been. You know what I've always said. If somebody is doing well, commend him. Don't be a subjective individual. Every time you'll be criticizing. That is not the way to go.
See,
so that is it for me.
Let me also say a few things about the chief of naval staff. He was a directing staff at the National Defense College. Only the brightest and the best end up as directing staff. So if you are directing staff, it must be that you are among the best. Then it was also the National Defense College is the nation's highest military training institution for strategic studies. So it was directing staff there. He was also a director in the policy and plans branch of the Naval headquarters. He was really the pivot of that branch, because that is why they plan some of their missions and all that. He was also director Lessons Learned, which is a strategic directorate created to enable the Navy achieve quality feedbacks and perfect and transform the service. He is a specialist hydrographer. So, again, he's a consummate naval officer, highly cerebral, strongly principled, fair, firm when necessary. He got this on merit. In the army, they call people like them people without surname.
So, Godfather.
No Godfather. So he got this purely by merit, not lobbying or he's a proverbial son of nobody. That's how they call themselves, such people in the army, in the armed forces, son of nobody. So again, the president got his choice right. He picked one of the most brilliant officers in the Navy to do this job, someone who is also tested.
All right. Reaching home stretch now.